Hello, hello, Joyce Odidison here. So I'm doing a series this month on coaching because I have been getting some very strange requests for coaching. And if you don't know, I own Coach Velocity School of Coaching. We've run an ICF approved coach training program as part one arm of IWS for the past 14 years. This year will be 15 years since we've been certifying coaches from around the world. And this year, we actually did something bigger. We moved all our coaching programs, and it's now housed at Coach Velocity School of Coaching at coachvelocity.com. And I have been getting a number of requests and calls and messages about coaching. So I thought, well, why not share information about coaching to everyone so people will have that information and be able to make informed decision. So today I want to talk a little bit about what is coaching. So you may have had a call or you've had a message or someone had reached out to you offering you to be coached by them. Because there are many coaches now. We have far more coaches than we had before. We still don't have enough coaches in the world because I believe that everyone at some point in their life would benefit from working with a coach if they knew what coaching was and how coaching elevates one's life. So, coaching is a process of development and elevation. It's about, let's imagine you, and I'm going to steal from Sir John Whitmore's example, that you are living in a two-story house and you have a basement level. If you're living in a part of a world where you don't know what a basement, it's like a third level, and the third level is below the ground. So here in Canada, we have basements. Most of our houses have basements. And so coaching, if you look at coaching helps you to live well on the main floor. And the main floor is where everything happens. It's where you cook your food, your kitchen is. That's where you go in and out. That's where you see everything happens. And that's the main floor, right? That's where coaching happens. When you connect with a really great coach, then that coach helps you to see things that you're looking at every day on the main floor, but you haven't really honed in. And you know the power of our mind when we concentrate. So when you concentrate and hone in on the things that are important, you start to see things and elements that you hadn't noticed before, and you start to feel better about what you're doing. That's what good coaching does. And I will be doing a session on working with good coaches, good coaching questions, coaching and therapy. So I have a whole series that I'm going to be doing throughout the month of March. And March is always a beautiful month. It's springtime and it's time for education. So back to the house. When you are honing in on something, you start to see other elements. You start to see things that you've been missing. And that's what happens when you have a great conversation. And so imagine in that house, when you get coached, it takes you beyond that first level to the top where you can start seeing more things, right? The higher you go, the bigger your view, the more you see. And then sometimes the coaching is so good, it gives you the courage to go down to the basement and pull out some of the skeletons and to see some of the scary things that are happening in your life. And that's where coaching meets therapy. But we'll talk about that before. We'll late another session. That's a whole different series. But this particular example of coaching is that coaching helps you to elevate your life. So whatever you're doing, coaching can help you to enhance it to the next level. So you're looking at, I want to be a baseball player. Coaching will help you to be an exceptional baseball player, because coaching is going to say, what is it about baseball that connects with you? What is it about baseball that makes you want to be a good baseball player? Who are you going to be when you become a good baseball player? How are you going to be different? How are you going to show up in the world? What impact are you going to have? So you see how it broadens your mind and elevates your thinking. All of a sudden, you're not just thinking about the baseball anymore, but you're talking about the impact of being a baseball player and the feelings, right? It connects head, it connects gut and heart. And you start to say, wow, I didn't realize being a baseball player could be so impactful. Well, it's the same in your life. If you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a good parent, you want to be a good spouse, you want to be a great leader, right? So there are many different types of coaching. We're talking about, so there's sports coaching, and then there is life coaching. So life coaching falls about areas in your life where you want to shape your life up. You don't like what's happening. You feel, hey, I want to look better. I want to feel better. I want to be more successful. I want to have more friends. I had clients who come to me because I work in the realm of interpersonal wellness. They said, Joyce, I want to make friends. I want to have more friends. I was like, good for you. Let's work on that. That's important. Sometimes you have a bunch of people around you, but you can't really call them friends. That was a really great exercise. So I see that happen a lot. And then we work in that whole realm of health and wellness. We look at 9 dimensions of wellness. We look at spiritual wellness. We look at intellectual wellness. We look at social wellness. We look at environmental wellness. We look at emotional wellness. We look at, hey, financial wellness. We look at occupational wellness. We look at physical wellness. And then we look at interpersonal wellness. So we say a person needs to be holistically well. And what we do with the WIS model, which is that whole system approach for wellness, is that we say your life, you should be well in all those areas of your life. You should be doing well at work. You should be doing well in your relationship. You should be doing well in your life, in your friendships, in fun, in enjoyment, in your career. And it's when we say should, it's that you have the capacity to. But sometimes it's not realized because you don't have the resources or the right support. And that's where coaching becomes. The coaches ask you, what do you want to do differently? What do you not want in your life anymore? And then you set a goal and you come up with an action plan to work towards it. And through that process, you become so much more wiser about who you are, and you become more equipped to live your life better. That's the beauty of coaching. And I love coaching. I love being a coach trainer. I love sharing coaching with others and helping others to become great coaches, because I see they blossom and they become more than who they think they are. Many people have come to my coach training program and their lives have changed. And so as I work through the series that I'm running in the month of March, as we look at what coaching is and how can coaching elevate our life, I want to leave you with this short session. So what is coaching? It's a process of elevating, empowering your life, looking at the way you think, maybe changing your mindset, changing your perspectives, creating new opportunities for your success. Joyce Odidison here. You can learn more about what we do in coaching at coachvelocity.com, or you can join me at joyceodidison.com. Take care and be well. And I believe that every one of us at some point in our life can benefit from working with a coach. Stay well. Bye now.